Buon trovo. I'll have you know I'm back on the air. And I have pizza in my belly. Yeah, that's right. I went to go get pizza. I went to go get pizza and beer. Beer that I brought back with me. And because there's nothing else to do at the moment, I'm going to talk to you and I'm going to tell you some things you want to know. But maybe you didn't know that you wanted to know them or even thought you could possibly even think about them. Because they were the lowest hanging of fruit, and you are just a wee little half dwarf and could not even reach the lowest of fruit if you wanted. So I will tell you about it now. First is the great moral dilemma. Not the one about the beer. That's I'm just cheers. This is the Single Hill Brewery Wildberry Thief Beer. I'm very limited in my glassware at the moment, and we don't plan on really getting any more anytime soon. I've got a jar, and I've got some wine glasses, to include the ones that Vampire sent me for investing in their vineyard. Okay, all right. I watched a movie the other night. It was called The Exorcist Believer. It's quite a good movie. You should watch it. It's pretty good. Quite good. Quite good. Let's stay with that. I think let's not go there. However, but very good. You'll see the ways that is good in lots of different ways. It is good. Yeah, all right. Just leave it at that. You don't need to worry about the white supremacist because that movie has affirmative equality. Did I ruin it already? It doesn't matter. But that's good. That's good. You'll see. If you watch that, you'll see it's like those actors totally not problematic at all. Why? If I know. They're just not problematic. I'm gonna tell you, they're just like normal people, like everyone else. You don't have a problem with them. Anyway. Anyway. There's a part of that movie. Part of this movie where the man must make a decision. It's a very common moral question that you may find presented in any sort of Christian ethical discourse of topics of morality. Yes. Yes, they ask this question. That's one of the common things about studying morality, or one of the trademark things about studying morality is you are given the most difficult questions of a moral situation, and you need to decide what you believe. What is the course of action? What is the best course of action with your moral judgment, and why is your moral judgment what it is? That's one of the fun parts about studying theology. That topic anyway, ethics. I had a good ethics teacher at St. Leo University. An ethics teacher, yeah. So the other classes too. I had him for like a few different classes: Christian Ethics 1 and Christian Ethics 2, and something else as well. I don't know. Anyway, look. Let's say you got a fucking maidenly maiden as your wife, and you give her the great bun in the oven, and she's about to bake that bun outward to be devoured by the people. But then there's an accident, and you can only save the one. Oh, are you going to save the maiden, or are you going to save the bun? And why? These questions, they don't really have a right answer to them. But I was thinking about it while I was taking a bath today. I was thinking about what that situation, ruminating on it. I don't know. I just can't help thinking about those kind of things. I watch a movie like that, and I'm like, and as time passes, I end up reflecting on some of the situations in the movie and thinking about them on a little bit more critical level. But it's not like I have to write a report on any of that. Thank God, because fuck, wouldn't that be horrible? Anyway, here's the thing you need to know. I'm going to just give you the answer, because there are in fact answers to these questions. And depending on what your position is as a member of a community, there are right answers to those questions. But there are definitely answers. So the Christian community has a right answer to a lot of questions. And that's the reason why a lot of people have problems, I think, with some of the way Christians may be uncompromising with certain social concerns. There are, in fact, right answers, right and wrong answers for that community. But this is what you need to know. Which one do you save? Okay, this isn't what you need to know. But what I will tell you my answer is, I'll tell you what I would do in that situation. I would tell the doctors decide for themselves what the best course of action is. I would say, Doc, you know the risks. You know the risks to the baby. You know the risks to the mother. You know what you have to do to save either one, and what risks are involved with what you have to do. And you also have a whole life of experience as a doctor dealing with this situation. So you have knowledge I don't have about this, and I'm certainly in no position to decide who gets to live and who gets to die. Like that's never on any human being to decide. As if like in a sense of like just pure value judgment. No, you shouldn't ever do that. It should be a professional decision based on the situation, the context of the situation, that you have some manner of authority in within a very specific role that's relevant. But you should never be having like this value discussion about who is more valuable, who is more important, because that's never the case. It's always equal with human life. Doesn't matter how old that life is, how young that life is, whether that life is disabled, whether that life is of a different race, whether that life is whether that life is whatever, I don't know what else there might be, but it's always equal. The adult, even the elderly one, the oldest one, equal in the eyes of God to the unborn child, who is still a life even though they're not born. Like, yeah, that's those value the value is equal always, even if disabled, even if all that. So if you're ever in a situation where like you say, let's say you got like you got a fucking your baby's gonna be born, and you go to the doctor and they're like fucking got their like sensors and stuff. They're like, and they're like, oh my goodness, this baby is gonna be disabled. It's got a fucking birth defect, condition, mental disability. What are you going to do? You going to abort the baby or are you going to keep the baby? The answer is you better keep the baby, all right? It's going to be fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that. But that life is equal to all other lives. And the reason why is because you don't know the mind of God in the whole grand scheme of things, the whole the gestalt, the gestalt, that the whole world, universal, that thing, not the, but that you don't know. You don't know all the values of all the different things. And you cannot possibly know. So you're in no position to decide who is going to be more useful, valuable, important, or anything like that, because you cannot possibly know all the different things that are going to be affected by that person's life, regardless of whether it's something that they personally do consciously as a decision or as a choice of their life, or whether it's something that is like anchored off of their life, that requires them to just simply be in the spot, being who they are, for the entire damn world to be saved. That's why I'm saying you can't know. You can't know. And also, don't fucking worry about it. What's the big deal? So you gotta care for someone a little bit more? It shouldn't be that big of a problem, Besides, in a civilized world, we give you money for that to make it easier. It's should be not just enough money. We give you more than enough money, or we should be doing that, so that it's easy for you to do that, and not really. You shouldn't ever think of that as a burden. And those children are not burdens to society, and don't ever think that they are. It's totally fine. Do what you can. If you can't do much, then do nothing. Whatever, it's fine. You got people like me who are going to do a whole lot to carry all the extra slack for all the people who don't do anything, whether they should be or not. So don't worry about it. Seriously. And if there's more people like me around, then progress is going to be going a lot faster. But you'll be fine. Don't worry. You don't need to be thinking about what the use is or how useful a person is, or measuring your value based on use. Oh man, there's a little bug that flew in here. Oh well, whatever. Maybe I'll drink it down or catch it before it goes to my belly. So there you go. There's some more dilemma for you. But that's what I would tell the doctor. The reason why is because the doctor has that knowledge that I don't have. And with all that knowledge they have based on the operation and the risks, they're in a better position to make a good decision about that. And I would say, listen, doc, whatever you decide, I just want you to know I'll be grateful that you made the best decision possible, whatever the outcome is. All right? So don't worry. I'm not going to blame you for anything. Let's say it goes horribly wrong and they both die. I'll still be grateful that you made the best decision that you could. Certainly you didn't try to kill them both on purpose. Who the fuck would do that? It's horrible. So that's what I wanted to talk about when I was taking a bath. I was bathing, listening to Death Vessel, maidenly voice singing group of the of the lovely variety. Probably. I don't know. She's having a lovely voice, that's for sure. And there were some other things I wanted to tell you too. It does kind of look like a wine, doesn't it? Wild berry. Wild berry thief. That's what it's called. Oh. What else do you want to know? Go ahead. Beam them to me. I'm going to bug out before I consume it. I just don't want to smash it. Got it. Get out of here. Oh, God. Also watch Exorcist 2. Yes. Yes. Good God almighty. Talking about some fucking rich people problems. Ooh. Not rich people problems, but seriously, that girl. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, God damn. Like, seriously. It's hard to relate to people like that. You know, like, they're like living at the fucking super penthouse in a fucking New York City. I recognize that fucking history museum. I think I went there one time when I was on Liberty. Liberty as a sailor. Sailor in my uniform. Possibly. Probably. So, yeah, if you're in New York City and you're a sailor and you're on Liberty there, you should go out in your uniform, I would think. You should do that anytime. Now that I think about it. Yeah. Wherever you're visiting. If you pulled in from port, from whatever you were doing out at sea, you better get some fucking party going on from the people out of there. Those are some good movies, though. Let's have another one. I'm going to watch this one, They Live. I rented that one as well as Prince of Darkness. And I already watched Prince of Darkness. But I guess that's me, by the way, in case you didn't know. Prince of Darkness. I've arrived! I've arrived and my reign of terror has begun! And oh, woe unto you! Woe unto you all! You shall all suffer my dark terrors. At least until I'm dead. Then I'll be gone and you don't ever have to worry about me again. But hey, don't blame me. Oh, you can blame me, but blame also the people who provoked me to fucking reveal myself as the Prince of Darkness. That was not fucking necessary. I would have just gone through my life normally, like any normal person. You would not ever had to fucking deal with all my fucking supernatural powers of the chaos and the mysteries of the divine that frighten you more than comfort you. But hey, the government wanted to fucking experiment on me, so I had to fucking become my fucking true form. Now here I am. Oh, I cannot wait. It's going to be so much fun. So much fun. How many years has it been for you since you've had your in one of those, you know what I'm saying? How long? It's been quite a few years for me. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. Go on, come on over here, fair maiden. It's going to be the best time you've ever had. I can assure you of that. And I'll maybe even give you a free t-shirt that says you went to bed with the Prince of Darkness. And you could wear that in front of your grandkids or something years later. It might be our own grandkids. I don't know if I guess that'd be pretty cool if you want to stick around that long. Keep getting it. That's a good movie too, though. I don't know what that thing they were like shooting out though, like their mouth. They'd be like, and like this fucking squirt of water or something would go, and it would like go into someone else's mouth, and they would be like, I don't know what that was, but I don't do that. As you were wondering, I just do. What do I do? I just seduce you, I guess. Yes. You look at me, and that's all. I don't even have to do anything. You take one glance. That's why they're so terrified of me becoming famous. If I become famous and everyone looks at me, the world is suddenly going to turn into a giant Playboy Mansion orgy. And, I'm not that upset about it. I think that's going to be fine. I'm okay with that. It's not going to be a problem for me. Yes, you might as well just give up. Give up, just embrace your sweet embarrassment. Come on over. How much more time are you going to waste? What do you expect to happen? Why are you dragging your feet? Is anything going to change? Come on now. There's only one that will be able to do what you want. So, what the fuck, girl? Are you a whore or are you not? You are, aren't you? So who fucking cares? Come on over here. Let's get it on. I don't think that's a bad thing. You're a good one, though, aren't you? Probably, maybe. Maybe I shouldn't call you a whore. Maybe that's giving you the reason to not come over. But I can just. Well, can't you just no, just fucking forget it. All right. What else do you want to know? It's only 8:38. It's 8:53. I don't know what the nighttime hours are. I think it's 10 o'clock. Hopefully it's 10 o'clock. I'll tell you something. I'll tell you something else. Something else you want to know. I'll tell you from this side. This side. You could talk to Mr. Fur. Yeah. Thick fur. Thick woolly fur. Instead of Mr. Hyena. Mr. Tasmanian. Mr. Devil. Which is not to be mistaken with the devil, but the Tasmanian devil. So, because that is a devil. But it's not a devil, it's just the name of the animal. It's a devil animal. The animal name is devil. Isn't it? What else do you call those? They're Tasmanian devils. Are there other devils out there? Are there Argentinian devils? Siberian devils? Or is the Tasmanian devil only one type of animal that only exists in Tasmania and Looney Tunes? Dear sweet Miss Emma Watson, fair maiden of my courtship, who I will make sweet, hot, hard, and heaping love to. Are you interested in braiding my hair? I want to have one braid. One braid right here. No, on this side. What? This side? Yeah, this side. One braid right here. Can you do that? Is that something you know how to do? Is that something you have knowledge of? I certainly don't know how to do that, and I'm not going to learn. The fuck do you think I am? So I will need you to do that for me. Seriously, look at fucking. Isn't that fucking ridiculous? Whoa! I'm like a conehead. Yeah. Econo dash. Follow code nation. Follow code. Send me Emma Watson. Take me to Emma Watson. And put her in lingerie. Lingerie, most cute. With cosplay. Cosplay kitten ears. Cosplay kitten ears and little kitten belt for a tail. Mm. Send me Emma Watson. Why her? Because she's the one who's fucking most into me. I don't know. I'm fucking into her too. That's pretty cool. I like what she does. She's fucking. She needs to fucking hop onto my side though if she wants to be looking cool again. Because she's all fucked up by being on the other side. After she's seen me, she needs to be over here with me, not trying to be me over there. Are you kidding me, girl? Like, how are you going to be me over there if I'm over here? You think I'm like just like some like fake thing that I contrived up to fucking distract people with or something? Just fucking being my normal old self. So come on. Oh, we don't even have to fucking deal with any of that other stuff. Seriously, who fucking cares? You think I fucking care about any of that? I don't. I don't fucking care about any of it. All I care about is making you happy, my family. Do me lovely one. So come get yourself moist and tenderized with me. You're going to have yourself the best time ever. Best time ever. Yes. They will hear your cries throughout all the realms. It will be amazing. All right. So, what? It's just the way it is. Also, I think you read my book. Did you read my book? You read my book, didn't you? The fuck are you gonna do? You just gonna pretend like you didn't read it? You better fucking do something. Yeah. I sent it to her. That's why. She had, I looked her up online, and she's like, she encouraged relationships with her fans. I guess I'm an Emma Watson fan now. I never really used to be, until I wanted to. I wanted her to be my girlfriend. Really, like realistically, until I wanted her to realistically be my girlfriend in real life. Like, what the hell? Why not Emma? I'm gonna fucking get her. Yeah. How about that one? Go ahead, send her on. I got this. Ever since then, that's when I started sort of having a semi-interest in who she is as a person. Because other than that, I really had no idea who the fuck she was. Except for the fact that I've seen her in a few movies. And look, please don't be mad, but you people out there, when you go on movies, come on, I see you. I see you. And listen, it is a matter of professional courtesy and general social decency that I don't see you. You know what I'm saying? So, but don't fucking pretend like you're not there to be seen by someone like me, because I do see you, but I'm not going to fucking look past where I shouldn't be looking. Unless you're being a fucking fucker on goddamn fucking and if you're doing that, then I'll be seeing you and you'll be getting your fucking, you know what, all on the fucking red hot heater poker fire. Yeah, I don't know. Have to watch out for that. But I mean, so yeah, I've seen her. That's how I know. I'm like, oh, that girl right there. I know. I think she and I, we got something. Stop trying to fight it. I know you see that too with me. So you're going to teach me rich people magic, and I'm going to teach you poor people magic. Is that what else do you want? Is that's a fair trade? What are you going to get? It's not just all about me benefiting from you, benefiting from me. All right, I can actually teach you some stuff you want to know. You think you already know poor people magic? Why the fuck are you like some fucking stuck up, snobby rich person then? If you did, you wouldn't be fucking doing that shit. Poor people magic, yeah. But you want to know? I don't know what kind of magic is. You know what? You'd have to. I don't know. They kind of come on over here. Come on over here. Whoa, whoa. No. Oh, okay. All right. Oh. I was just leaning back in my chair. That's all I was doing. So, don't be fooled. That was an illusion, not a magic trick. I don't do magic tricks. I just do miracles. But if you want to help me eat some pizza, you're over here, aren't you? You're somewhere in the near vicinity watching this right now? Where are you? Well, I'm live, aren't I? Type something into the box. All right, fine. Whatever. Whatever types anything. Don't you want to lick my all my tattoos? And hump all of them? Hump my arm? What are you? What's your zodiac? I'm a Capricorn. Which is fitting. Which is fitting. Look, because here's my. You can see it here. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Sort of, kind of see it. That's my crest upside down. But these right here are two. They're like seahorses in those corners right there. I'm pretty sure I got the colors right. I didn't check recently, but I was looking at it. There's like dot line figures to symbolize which colors are supposed to be there. But yeah, that's so that and that seahorse thing signify naval pursuits and dominion of the oceans or something. I don't know. Kind of like Capricorn, right? That's like a goatfish. Capricorn is a goatfish, is it not? Matches, matches, which means I'm your true love, fair maiden. Come wrap your arms and legs around me and just be happy for all the time. Don't ever worry about what anyone else will ever say because you will have your arms and legs around me and that will just satisfy you in every single way you could possibly be satisfied. I have plans I want to do with you. Like we could make all kinds of little like short skit videos to put on the internet and for people to enjoy. Little like fucking comedy things we do and also like little artistic scenes we make to fucking whatever we feel like at any time. Who fucking cares? It won't even fucking matter. We'll just fucking do it and like put it on YouTube or something. And they'll be like, oh man, there's Emma Watson and her man doing her thing, or, making something new. They put it out there again for free, just on the fucking YouTube to watch and enjoy. I have all kinds of stuff, and your all your friends too will be able to participate and do all that kind of stuff. And I'll have loads of ideas for them to do that I'm not going to be able to do just myself, because I may be the Prince of Darkness, but I'm also one man. And if I'm being honest with you, I'm a fairly lazy person. Okay, I'm not lazy when I with my responsibility, but just in general, I'm fairly lazy. I don't really want to fucking do a whole bunch of shit that I don't need to do, or that is just like too much or more than necessary. So I got all these other ideas and stuff. Maybe your friends want to do them instead of me, who's not going to do them. I would say my friends would do it, but I mean, my friends are not like doing other stuff. Yeah, they're like already doing their lives and stuff. What do they need my ideas for? They got their own. Because they're like me. They're like fucking the Prince of Darkness, just not the Prince of Darkness. That's what happens when you become friends with the Prince of Darkness. The pizza I had today, I still have. It's over there in my kitchen. You can kind of see the box. Right there. Box. Boop. There it is. That's the pizza box. Kind of see it just a little bit. Pizza. Oh, yeah. I'm not playing. So where are you? Did you rent a room as a barman? I think there's someone here who's at least pretending to be Emma Watson every now and then to have some fun with me. But I mean, maybe that's you. Maybe you're hanging out around here. You got some fucking new fucking boyfriend of yours that you're it's kind of like a cover, probably, because you don't want people to be thinking you're gonna hook up with me. I don't think anyone's fooled. I think everyone knows that you are just not going to be able to resist. You are going to follow your heart, like a pure-hearted maiden should, right into my lap. Onto my lap. Right onto my lap. Up and down, again and again and again, for a long time of amazing awesomeness. So hurry up and get over here. I mean, fair maiden, please, it is time. Bring any other girlfriends of yours. And there's more. There's more I will tell you about in private. All right? But we're not going to go there unless you're fucking close with me. There's a fucking thing going on in the fucking town. There's a fucking thing. I was going to go dance. But then I was like, oh, fuck, if I go, I'm going to want to drink, and I don't have money for that shit right now. Spend all my money like I did 2 months ago and lose all of it in a single fucking night. I'm not going to do that. I already spent it quite enough. Just on pizza and beer tonight. Strong beer. 7%. 7%. Possibly. I wouldn't go that far. Probably solid 6. And if we're going to stretch the limits, I'm probably still going to say a solid 6. Hey, I don't fucking care. That's me. You people fucking laugh, you goddamn porn star communities. You're like, oh, yeah. Well, you know what? I can fucking do it, all right? I can get it done. And that's all that fucking matters, as far as I'm concerned. And you know what? Another thing that you might want to know, if girls can get it done, so can anyone. So what the fuck is the goddamn problem? Oh, you're not the guy. What the fuck do you think, goddammit? Get over here. Come on, let's go. What the fuck are you waiting for? Emma Watson. Come be. Do it. Well, hold on. There is not an. Well, they're close, but no, I don't believe there is an. Wait, no, actually, yes, there is. I think. Imogene? I think I might have an Imogene in my family. Yes. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah, Aunt Em. A great Aunt Em. She's like a fucking superior bowler, too. In case you've ever known. Bowling history. Women's bowling history, I might add. She's up there. She's up there in the fucking numbers and ranks, names. My great aunt, yes. Sister of my grandfather. Other than that, I don't know of any other Emmas that are in my family. But I will not call you Auntie. So fucking get that weird perversion out of your mind, Miss Watson. I know what you British people are like. You have your fucking creepy weirdness. I'm going to teach you the good way. I'm going to teach you the good way, and I'm going to fucking indoctrinate you. I'm going to bring you by hand into the Catholic fold. And you will, you'll fucking drink the blood and eat the flesh. But first, you will get the baptism and the oils, the sacred oil for your royal sovereignty to be confirmed, blessed upon you and all that. So it's official. So, but yeah, no, you want that. I know you do. Whatever the fuck you are previously, you want that shit because that's like the fucking hardcore stuff. I mean, you really want to go with like the light version with the fucking other stuff. Come on now. Come get the fucking real deal, please. I know that's what you want. Come with me. I will go with you, and I will be with you the entire step of the way. The entire way. I will follow you through that. Stay close so you never feel like you're just doing it alone. And you know, it's fucking hard work. All right? It's not just you just go in there, you sign some papers, you fucking say you promise to join or something, give them $20 and you're fucking in. No. You gotta fucking work. You gotta go to spend years. 2 years is what it took me, and I did the adult version. The adult initiation version as a teenager. That's just what was best, I guess. I don't know. That's what I was put into. But I think that's the standard for the Roman Catholic initiation for adults. 2 years. 1 year, and you have to go. You have to put in so many hours of service. and you have to go to classes, you have to learn, you have to pass tests to demonstrate your knowledge and understanding. After a year, you'll get baptized. And then a year later, you'll get confirmed. But the same thing, for a year more classes, more service, more fucking showing up and doing stuff. And no, seriously, it's fucking amazing. You'll love it. I know you'll love it. That's the real deal. And here's the difference. The difference is a lot of people will be like, oh, well, we can do that over here in this sealed organization or whatever. Fucking, there is only one ancient tradition of the most ultimate sort with that spiritual power that goes through that formal orthodox system of the public, open to the public, fucking kings and emperors of the fucking Western world, at least. There's only one that is real like that. And that is real. That is actually there's a lot more to that in the thing that you'll be able to enjoy when you're in it. I know you'll like that. I know that's your type of thing. Don't you worry. You don't even need to feel embarrassed. I'll be right there with you. I'll be right there with you the whole way. And you'll get to feel all that goodness and enjoy it. Enjoy the miracles and miraculousness. It's seriously fucking awesome. And then we'll get married in that system with that power sealing our marriage, which is higher than any other power. Look, the only thing that would equal that, as far as I know, is if the fucking Emperor of Japan officiated our wedding himself. You know what I'm saying? Like if he or the Empress, if they personally came down to our level and married us on the altar of holiness, where we've promised to love each other forever. If they did that with their authority, their personal authority, that would be equivalent to like what happens if you get married in the Catholic Church. But you're not going to get that kind of authority anywhere else. And the only reason it works with the Catholic Church is because Jesus and the martyrs and the Crusades and everyone else who's fucking just the saints. Yeah, and the saints and everyone else. Yeah. Oh, that's a big deal. That's a very different thing. I'm not saying that they are, but that's like the same kind of authority because it comes from the divine power of a sovereign king, the divine power above that of a sovereign king. And an emperor of Japan is a divine power unto a sovereign king and queen of their realms. They have the divine power for their sovereignty. In the West, it's a divine power for the Western sovereignty. In the Catholic Church, the Christian, all that Christian stuff, it all goes up to there. And if you're not like in accordance with that, then you're somewhere beneath that. But it doesn't mean it's fucking useless. So don't feel too bad if you're like some Baptist or whatever. And what the fuck does it matter anyway? What the fuck do you need to be blessed by the goddamn fucking emperor for? You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck are you? What do you need all that special stuff for? We're fucking unworthy, all right, to have that kind of blessing and grace for our humble lives. But those people are good. They are genuinely good. Those forces, those powers are genuinely good, and they are benevolent and charitable unto us. And they bless us even though we are so unworthy for that kind of attention, that kind of goodness. So don't worry about it. Why do we do it? Because that's just fucking what we do. I don't know. That's the way. It's done for all people. All people want that. You're like, well, if we do that for you, we're going to have to do that for everyone else. Some people say something like that. Well, that's why you have the Catholic Church. Boom, there, done for everybody else. You don't have to worry about it. It's already there. There's already a system in place to do that for everyone else, and they've been doing it for everyone for all this time. 2,000 years. So what the fuck? It's already there. It's not a problem. It's been happening. It's normal. Everyday business. Yeah, but I know you'll fucking love it, though. I just know it. I just know it. No worry. You won't need to feel embarrassed about anything. And tell people you're fucking... They'll be like, you mean you actually pray to Jesus? And you'll be like, yeah, I do, so fuck you. Or whatever, because you'll know me, and I'll be there, and I'll be right there with you, doing the same goddamn thing. And I'm the fucking Prince of Darkness. You know? And if you ever have any things, like, I'll be able to, like, tell you all about it in secret. All the different things you want to know. I mean, I could explain all that stuff to everybody at every time, but I won't know what to tell you unless you ask me. Unless you tell me what your concerns are. Because I explain to you how that works and why you don't need to worry about it. Yeah, drink the blood. Eat the flesh. It doesn't get much more hardcore than that. You into like the fucking magic? Into the fucking faith powers? Into all that? There you go. That's like the fucking... That's the fucking thing. That's about as fucking real as it gets. And it's not just limited to that. But that is the main focus. The most ultimate like activity that you could be doing with a mystical faith. I mean, why go to anyone else? So, like, hold on. Think about it this way. Hold on. Remember this. This is one of the other things I was thinking about. Spear Fingers. Bring it on. Solid movie. I remember it being a solid movie when I was a wee lad back in the youngin' days. Oh, what was I going to say? God damn it. If you're willing to fucking go that far for something else, then... Oh, wait, no. Okay. Look, the authority of the Pope is absolute for the Catholic Church. All right? And as far as, like, that applies to the individual, that applies to your role in the church. Like, you are a person, a lay person, most of us, anyway. And that authority applies to that role. But that doesn't tell you how you need to live your life. That isn't authority over your own individuality. That doesn't tell you how you need to be, what decisions you need to make, how you need to think. No. That just tells you what you're like. That's the authority of the role that you participate in. So there's no reason to feel threatened by that. I don't know why people feel threatened by like having a singular ruler already existing who's been there for fucking thousands of years, since it's always been a fucking thing that people have bitched over. We got one. It's already there. Stop fucking fighting about it. It's fucking dumb. Just live your own life, please. You don't need anyone to fucking be your authority. Oh, God. All right, what else you want to know? Oh, God. I think I've talked enough. I'm going to have another slice of pizza. Slice of pizza. Slice of pizza. And in the stream. And in the stream.